Hey everybody, this is Brandon from Sparksmith helping you see and be seen. Today we're going to take a look at a sample set of headlights that we got that fit the 99 to 02 Chevy trucks. I'm pretty excited about these. It's a full LED headlight assembly. Comes with matching fog lights. They've got built-in running lights and turn signals. Let's start with the fog lights. They come with the instructions for them. These things, I took a peek at them the other day. I'm actually really impressed with the quality of these. Like they're, if you're familiar with Morimoto and like their types of the XB fog lights, that's what these remind me of. They've got a cast aluminum back to them with the heat sink, and then of course your plug and play solution for the wiring. And the adjusters are built in. They don't feel, just first impressions, they don't feel like the cheap stuff that you normally find on like eBay or something. Like these have some heft to them and they've got some weight to them. Gonna turn one on here in just a second. We'll see what the output's like. So we've got one here that I'm gonna plug it in real quick just so we can get an idea of the output. And like that's not too shabby. Now I will grant that we're fairly close to the wall, but even like if we shot it out across, like with the lights on and everything, you're still getting a really good amount of light. And now remember, this is also a fog light, so it's not meant to be, you know, lighting up 200-300 yards down the road. It's meant to light up like 10-20 yards in front of the vehicle. And that's a really good light distribution from that. So that's not disappointing at all. We're gonna open up the headlight box next and see what those look like. So we've got the headlights here. We're gonna open those up and see what we got. You got your instruction sheet, which is actually pretty useful. I'm gonna pull out just the driver's side headlight and parking light assemblies first. That's the parking light. This is your headlight. Straight away I can see that I really like these. They've got like a nice gloss piano black finish to the inside of it. The lens feels like it's a little thicker than kind of your standard eBay type headlights. And it's got a dedicated LED projector for the low beam and a second LED projector for the high beam. So there's no bulbs to replace on this. It's all a sealed unit. And kind of like the fog lights, up here you've got your cast aluminum heat sinks for the low beam and the high beam. You've got plug and play wiring for both of those. And you also have plug and play wiring for the running light that's built into this. And the way this works is this wire will go down and plug into the wire for the parking light, and that's where the DRL will get its power. So this white part here and this white part here will light up white, and they're using your factory daytime running light as the power source for that. So again, plug and play wiring, which is really great. Then you've got the light for the marker and turn signal, and that will light up these segments here. They light up in amber. And then you've also got your side marker that will also light up in amber. And again, it's all a plug and play installation. So we'll let them up here in the wall in just a second, see how the output is. The headlight's ready to plug in, and I'll try out the low beam first. And I was messing with these a minute ago. They are polarity sensitive, so if you end up with a set of these and you plug in any of these and they don't work, you unplug it, flip it, plug it back in, and that should fix the problem. But just looking at this one up on the wall here, like that's a really nice distribution. I've seen a lot worse than that. So again, you're getting like a really high quality product here. And if we look out, kind of like with the fog lights, look out across the room and you can see like this thing puts out a pretty good pattern of light. It'll be a damn sight better than the factory lights, that's for sure. Another thing I noticed about these is, so on these trucks, they would, from the factory, when you hit the high beams, it'll turn the low beam off. And you're probably familiar with that if you know these trucks. On this headlight, when you turn the low beam off and turn the high beam on, just like it would from the factory, you can see that it actually keeps the low beam projector on and turns the high beam. So that extra kind of bright spot that you're seeing up there is going to be your high beam. So you do away with that function of losing the low beam whenever you hit your high beams. So it's something built into these where when you hit your highs, all 4 lights are going to be on. Pretty neat feature. On the marker lights, got them kind of mocked up here. Your daytime running light is going to be this nice bright white light around both of them. Really crisp, modern looking light. And then when you switch your parking lights on, unless you've modified your wiring, that will go away, and then you get just the amber running light, which you get there. And then your turn signal is a much brighter amber turn signal. I do wish that these were like a sequential or something, but this is what they've come out with so far. We're going to try and work with this company to see if we can get some stuff made for us that has a few more features, or maybe get, what I'd really love to do is get a similar set of these for the cat eyes, or maybe some of the older Dodges and stuff like that, F-150s. All things that we're looking at for 2023 in product development. So in the meantime, I'm pretty excited about these. They are a lot nicer than I thought they were going to be. I always kind of keep my expectations low when you're trying out new products, but this one has impressed me for sure. I've seen a lot of different headlights over the years, but this one's cool. So keep an eye out at sparksmith.com. Be sure and sign up for the text and or email alerts so that you can be the first to know when new products like this hit the shelves. Thanks for watching.